Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am Adam Mckola. I'm here with Stephen Howson and of course Stephen Hilly, and we're outside Old Trafford, 3-0 today.
What an absolute weapon. Only put a hoodie on tonight.
What a guy though. What a guy.
Which?
Yeah. I sat next to you. I'm getting warm for a few.
We don't want to know what you guys were doing inside the ground. What we do want to know is what you saw, and what did you make of what you saw?
I saw movement in the final third, and I saw United actually be able to break down a team. That, to be fair, they didn't part of the bus, but break down a team. And the reason that we could break down a team...
All the way from Nigeria. All the way from Nigeria came for this match.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well done. I appreciate you guys are fantastic.
Appreciate it. Feel free to jump in if you want. Join these guys, feel free. As you were saying, there was movement.
Movement. What I've said in the past.
Just to say hi. Hello. Fantastic game. Thank you very much. Keep it up.
In my pre-match tactical preview, I was looking at, we've used Mata wrong this season. We've played him in the bigger games when we don't expect to have the ball.
Is this someone that's going to agree with me?
Why? Hang on, no, let me keep saying this. So we haven't, Mata stats this year are dog shit, but we haven't used him correctly. We've used him to be a number 10 that presses, and guess what? Might as well use me, mate. That's not going to go down too well. What Juan Mata needed to be used for is in the games where we was expecting to have the ball, expecting to probably be sitting on the edge of their box, the link-up play from him, the movement, those deft little touches in the final third. All that we're really missing, there's obviously more than this, but like, let me finish. Let me finish before you start blogging, right? Is someone that can play a ball into the final third from deep, and then we would be a threat, because that's what we've been lacking. Jesse Lingard is not a number 10 that opens a door. Jesse Lingard is a hard-working number 10 that will work for you off the ball in a big game. Should be one of the first names on the team sheet in those games. But for those who love stats and goals and shit like that and assists, he's never been that player. He's never going to be that player. Andreas Pereira's got the decision-making of a fucking cat, right? So he's not going to be that player as well. Juan Mata, unfortunately, I don't know why, because he's not big. You know, he's little, but his age seemingly can't play to the intensity of the Premier League like this week in, week out. So United need to either sort what's going on with Gomes out and give that guy some opportunity.
What is going on with Gomes? Any insight on that? Because I don't have any ties with them, you know, with the family. And from the outside looking in, I feel like he's off. I'm not in the inside. And I know you're not actually in the inside, but you might have a little bit more knowledge than me. Now, I feel like this injury thing isn't an injury and he might be off.
I don't know about the injury. I do know a little bit about the scenario of everything. In a nutshell, it was the last home game we had.
Leicester?
No. I can't remember what it was. Pretty much the last home game anyway. Who did we lose to?
Everyone.
Palace. Bournemouth.
I don't know. I can't remember. Someone told me contract sorted, it's imminent, and I was like, sweet.
With Manchester United.
With Manchester United. And then the next day, someone was like, I don't think he's going to sign it. And I'm like, fucking hang about. I've literally just got told 20 hours ago that he is, and now you're saying he's not. I believe, trying to read the situation about what's going on, I believe he's probably been given an ultimatum like, sign the thing or fuck off. Now,
or United have pulled him out of the playing squads and being like, look, you can be a part of this if you sign the deal, but if you don't, then you're not.
My guess at this, like I said, no one's told me this, my guess at this is that he's been given an ultimatum that you're not going to play until you sign the thing.
So Juan Mata.
Which they've done in the past.
So back to Juan Mata, back to today's game.
Juan Mata, if there's anybody that could take that Juan Mata mantle and possibly even improve upon it in certain aspects, it's Angel Gomes in the squad. Otherwise, you're going to have to go and pull up, you know, your Bruno Fernandes, your Madisons, your Hiver, somebody that can fulfill a role similar or akin to that. Someone that's a magician in the final third. If you want to persist with playing a number 10, I personally don't want to see us play number 10. I'd rather us play a midfield 3 and get rid of the number 10 altogether. But if you're going to persist with a number 10, you have to find someone that can do what Mata can do week in, week out at the intensity that's required in the Premier League. Otherwise, what are we doing?
It was my man of the match today. I've been criticised for that.
You can tell me playing red and someone's going to disagree.
That's true. Well, I got laughed at on Fancams, which was fun. Ilya, I haven't spoke to you in a while. Have I spoke to you on Fancams? I know I spoke to you, but since Ali took over? I don't think I have I?
I think
What have you made of it?
It's been a nightmare, hasn't
At the
it?
beginning of last season, we had Mourinho, mate.
I know, exactly. No, I think the basics have been wrong this season. I think the basics have been completely wrong. I think we've been static up front. But the main thing with us, we're missing a leader, someone that shows aggression on the pitch, and someone that wants to win and wants to scream at the players and get them up and moving. And we've not had that for a couple of seasons. I think the last person I seen someone bollock someone on a pitch was Rooney. Since then, I've not seen it. So I think it's little fundamentals like that we're missing that are creating these problems at the minute. But
And today, did you feel it was a little bit better?
it was watchable. I still think we was a little bit static at times, but when we did make movement up front, that's when we created the chances. I was chuffed that Martial scored. I thought Greenwood had a great game. He was a nuisance, and being a nuisance created goals. And that's all we need. We need someone that wants to win.
Is Ali the man? Will he be here next season?
Sorry?
Is Ali the man and will he be here next season?
Do you know what? I'm not even going to answer that.
I'm not asking you that in reaction to this, what we've seen today. I'm asking you in general.
I like Olu, but I think we should give people time. I don't think we should be sacking managers week in, week out. I don't think we're that club. Have we really given him a chance yet? I'm not too sure.
Do you think if he wasn't a Manchester United legend, he'd still be in charge?
Yeah, but this is a bollocks argument.
No, I'm not just asking. I'm just asking.
I know, but he is. He is. So he is.
That's
So
why
shut the
he's
fuck
in
up.
charge.
Yeah, know what I mean? Like, some random guy who won the fucking Czech League. Like, no,
Give me clickbait titles, you cunt!
he wouldn't have even got the fucking interview for the job, but United wanted someone who knew the club. For some reason, that was important to them. So, and it was important to fans, and there was a connection there that definitely didn't exist with Jose.
Are you seeing signs of a man that is getting to grips with the job and starting to change things?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Getting to grip with it though. Is it all on the manager or is it the team's passion? Like as a player, I'd be playing for the kid that's wearing my shirt, and for the kid that's going buying my shirt. That's who I'd be playing for. So I'd be turning up on that pitch with every bit of passion that I had, every bit of heart that I've got, and giving it my all every week. Do you see that week in, week out here at the minute? No.
And that's what we were promised under Ali, weren't we? Regardless of who the team is, who's in the 11.
Passion, sweat, tears.
And we don't get it.
No, we don't get it. But look, the football's more nuanced than that anyway. Everyone knows that. Ultimately, people mega overstate the importance of a manager. A good manager can get more out of a team than the sum of its parts. But most managers don't. Most managers don't. And some managers degrade what their team's capable of. You can't honestly look at the 11 that United put in, week out, and say, that's the best team in the league. Far, far, far from it. You can comfortably say that Leicester starting 11 is better than United's. So why do you expect the 11 to do better than those?
Mystery. Man of the match was?
Marcus Rojo.
Yes! Yes!
Greenwood for me, just for being a nuisance.
What?
Serious. Honestly, I thought it was.
You weren't even the best in the front three.
Hey?
Well, can I just say as well, because everyone's just constantly like, why won't you criticise Marcus Rashford? Sit back, because here's one coming, right? Marcus, generally, when he gets criticised, I don't often agree with a lot of the criticisms. But today, Marcus probably had at least one opportunity, the first one, which came to him in all of the right circumstances, in a good area of the pitch. He was inside the box, it came to him on his right foot. He got it at the fucking target. Twice he did that in the first half. The goal he scored was with his wrong foot, and it was a fucking peach.
And there was one volley which he could have brought down and just had a tap in, and he went to absolutely thunder it into the goal, and he slashed it over. And he went for this is going to look nice.
He should have had a couple today, and everyone's going to be like, criticise the player. Can't fucking win, can you? At the end of the day, Marcus should have probably done a little bit better. He's one of our own. And I say this because I love you, right? You only hurt us both. And I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Score hat-tricks every game! Yeah. Fucking hell!
Right, but yeah, it was good to see all the three forwards contribute with a goal, and they were setting each other up all the way through the game as well. That was pleasing.
And Tony Marshall is the best footballer since
I've only
Cristiano
seen that
Ronaldo.
goal once, right? And that was with my own eyes at the fucking opposite end of the pitch. And I'm going to put my neck on the line here and say it's a fucking outrageously good goal. And I can't wait to see a replay of it. From what it looked like, he just looked like he megged himself at some point in it. He just took it on his left, he took it on his right. He might have even touched it with his penis for a little bit. I don't know what he did.
Was with his wrong foot, and the way he hit it should have went wide. But because he got that little finesse in it,
and clinical.
he just
Finesse. Don't know what that is.
Tony Marshall, we love you, mate.